serving here. Solid 8. Another good shot from Konyu, who is definitely trying to hold here and consolidate that break. Yeah. Way to do so here and maybe hold that love. Ability of putting a lot of pace in the ball. It's just having the time to do so. It's the question. So good consolidation here of the break.
We were talking about it earlier today that this will be a tough first round for a Grand Slam, especially considering that Konyu has played 3 matches here on site. That always helps to start into the match with a good rhythm.
Well, we almost saw it with the match prior to this one with Minen against Kvitova. Minen had also gone through qualies and won 3 matches in a row and was 1 point away at match point against Kvitova. So yes, very dangerous to play a qualifier. And I guess when you play seeded players and players who are top of the ranking, when you want to play them is in the first round, not when they warmed up and they're getting a groove after winning 1 or 2 rounds.
That's great play by Konyu, just mixing up the pace. Such an important shot. A little high ball that doesn't really have any pace to it.
Right on the line. Playing with fire.
She's the type of player that really goes for her shots throughout the entire match.
I don't think she can
no
do
matter the
anything
score.
else. I agree. From Sabalenka. And still only 1-2 with a break ahead for Konyu.
International in 5-4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break.
Closing her eyes, Sabalenka on the chair. Trying to relax and obviously not very happy to have lost that first opening game on her serve, but it is going to be all about balance and balancing, you know, the power and the control. But I love to watch really how Konyu is able to absorb the pace and herself. I love the way she's returning, just like throwing her body into the returns.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, she's been playing so good from an early age on, having such great results in the past, and coming back from injuries is never easy.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Konyu leading 2-1 here in his opening set. Break ahead. Mentioned that Konyu came through the qualification round. Beat Anderson the first round from the United States 6-4, 6-4. Then Timea Babosh 6-3, 7-5. And then Strankova 7-6, 6-4. So he's yet to lose a set. Look at depth. So
And that's going to be the interesting part, to see how Konyu deals with that depth and that permanent pressure coming off Sabalenka's end.
it's tiring, I bet. Feel that it's almost like you have a, you know, if you're boxing, you have the boxer right in front of you, just keep jabbing at you until you get hit with ooh, talking about being hit. How about that? We talked about Konyu going, you know, in the past 3 years, pretty much sidelined with a really bad elbow injury, and she went for 4 surgery on the right elbow, most recently an ulnar ligament reconstruction, saying that only 80% of the athletes made successful returns from it. So almost 80% is a pretty good number, I would think, but it's pretty incredible that she's been able not only to return to the game, but to come back in the ranking. Right now at 144, but definitely moving up, trying to reach the ranking that she had once had. She did reach the top 20 at 20 exactly. But you mentioned how early in her age she get success. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, she reached the highest ranking back in 2017.
That's crazy.
She's only 23.
Good hold. Actually, a good break, should I say. She got that break back finally.
Zopens.
Fast, 170 kilometers per hour. First ace for Aryna Sabalenka.
Was that a little let's go from her end?
I think so. She doesn't miss these when she's inside the court. It's a definite bad unforced errors for her, and she knows it. Konyu reached the 3rd career final in Belgrade, beating Ponoraska, Putintseva, Soyasarana, and Tremulink. And she was coming from the qualifying round as well, so imagine. And she had to default, unfortunately, in the second set due to an injury. But I mean, she played 7 matches in 8 days. She had a right hip injury. That was about a week to 10 days ago. So it's great to see her healthy and able to come through the qualies, because, you know, when this happened, you never know. Two break points here. Well, one will suffice, but I tell you what, Sabalenka was shocked that she actually gets to hit one more ball in this rally. Who again breaks to lead 3-2. So, very nice replay here. Wrong footing, Sabalenka still gets it, but look, she's feeling like, oh, this is over, but Konyu comes back to her right in the racket, and Sabalenka is
almost hitting it with her left hand.
Yeah, she was like, oh yeah, we're done. Oh, wait. Never give up. That's what I say. Never know what could happen. She's probably so upset at herself right now. But in any case, when you're able to break again, second break here in this opening set for Konyu.
And Sabalenka is someone that really gets a lot of emotions involved in the match.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Bring it back.
Looking at a racket. Oh, wow. Yep, there's a little bit of guard for the racket that is sticking out, which is very annoying. You need a pair of scissors. Yeah, she's asking to cut this, because when you hit, you can hear like the vibration. Talk about serving the body. That was a good one. I've seen a few of these earlier in Suzanne Lenglen between Minen and Kvitova.
Few is a good point.
A ton. So you think that she won 7 matches in 8 days when she played in Belgrade, Konyu. But in retrospect, to win the tournament here, you need to win 7 matches in 15 days. Should be a piece of cake, right?
It should, yeah, considering that she played 3-round qualies as well. But yeah,
that's in main draw, so she only needs 10 matches in about 3 weeks' time. Come on. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, very smart play. And I think that's something that she added in her repertoire. I mean, in her artillery, I would say, for Sabalenka, the drop shots. And let me tell you, it's one tough to read, but the worst thing is that you're waiting for, like, you know, a big bomb coming your way, and all of a sudden that ball stops. So it's a very smart play.
Sabalenka clearly a bit frustrated with herself.
The longer those exchanges are going to be, the more chances I think on the side of Konyu to win the point. I'd like to see a stat eventually and look at those stats of how many longer rally the Sabalenka wins throughout the match. Because that's really a gauge to tell you how well she's playing. If she's able to be consistent, keep the rally going, and win those longer rallies. So much force.
Avantage Sabalenka.
Yourself prepared to be able to hit that shot.
Yeah, she's gonna have to put a little bit more first serves, I would say, and especially when it's like so tight at, you know, deuce 30 all points. You need to put a first serve to not be sanctioned right away and feel the pressure.
Maybe get the legs a little lower under the ball as well.
That's too good.
I feel like Konyu has almost a little bit more variation to her game. I mean, obviously, looking at this, she mixed up the pace and then really steps in aggressively to end the point, which can be really challenging for a player like Sabalenka. In terms of not being able to hit as hard continuously and getting that rhythm.
Yeah, she rolls the ball a lot more. I think she put a lot more topspin when she needs to, and then can accelerate and hit for the ball more. Another complete miss for Sabalenka.
And I think that forces Sabalenka to hit shots like these because she's just trying to go for a little too much, knowing that, you know, there's a change of pace and there are a lot of balls coming back. Once again, she's missing it.
It's a good hold here for Konyu. 1 minute in, she's trying to get a pair of scissors to cut that piece of racket guard right here. There we go.
Thanks.
So we get a real good shot.
You usually see that happen more on hard court though, no?
Yeah, because they scratch the racket sometimes on the hard surface, but who knows. Oh, they're just long it roll. Ask for the ref to come down and look at it. It's right under her nose. Nope. I cut the line then. Again, playing with fire without a doubt.
Next goal, never saw that wide. Just hits it with so much power.
177 kilometers per hour.
Almost looked faster than that.
It's pretty good. I'll take that one anytime. Double fault here. It's one good serve. Followed by a double fault. That's not really consistent here. Too up and down. Oh, she did it again. She hit with slice. That's and really actually not really set to hit that. What do you think? She's backing up on the overhead. Look at that positioning is horrible.
She's backing up and the feet are just not in the right position. She's not stable enough to hit that overhead.
Oh, there you go. There's another good first serve.
Changement VAR, s'il vous plaît.
Konyu still in the lead.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's a pause, stand right here, cue on.
Good hold for Sabalenka here. Still trailing 3-4. Just been pretty much all about the power of Belarusian.
Yeah, and I don't think I know any other player, maybe maybe Azarenka as well, who has the ability to get themselves fired up as much as Sabalenka has. She really, you know, gets a lot of emotion into that play and is someone that, you know, tends to talk to herself during points and matches, and it's always great to see her play. So much
Funny they're from the
entertainment.
same country.
4, 3, 2, 1. And there's the pause. And cue on. I mean,
Waiting for some people to sit down, and we'll go with new balls here. Konyu serving at 4-3.
Sophie, who do you think the conditions suit better this year?
Well, I mean, if it's dry like this, I would think on the women's, definitely people hit, you know, harder ball, but you're gonna have to have control, because you also lose control on it, but it goes faster through the air. So, you know, it should help Sabalenka, but it could also really be a deservant because of how much it's flying. I think the balls are, for some reason, harder also. That's my feeling. But I think like every single spin are taking really and just augmenting and adding to the spin. That means Nadal is going to love this ball, because if it's dry, you know, because this spin is going to be crazy. I think Barty is going to love this ball because of the slice that she can put on the ball and the top spin off the forehand. So it's difficult to tell, but the conditions going fast, if she can control the ball through the air, that's the players are going to be helped. But you know, we could get some rain. Not that I'm going to jump the storm, but it looks like some rain is coming at some point, and condition can change so quickly here at Roland Ellis. And I think you agree with that. We've seen a lot of different conditions through the years, no matter what time we played of the year. But in the spring, we've had beautiful weather and some horrendous weather. Good thing we have roof now. Great serve. And break point here from Konyu.
We've seen plenty of break points already during this first set here. That's a very smart serve. Playing the first serve, but with a bit of kick. Speaking of the conditions, ball bounces a lot more when it's hot and dry.
And Azarenka, here it is, right in front of you.
And you see that roar. Pure fire.
That's huge right here. Sabalenka once again able to get that break back, and we are on even turns here. Now 4-all in this opening set.
Jeu Sabalenka. 4 jeux.
It's long. It's on the line, but it is long, definitely. And I think from where she was, she saw the line. Just couldn't tell that it was outside of the box, so good call. Katarzyna Radwanchuk. That's it. Just got to bring the balls back. And one more ball.
0.
And add a little height to Sabalenka's forehand. That might be a key point in Konyu's tactics.
Yeah, no pace. I mean, that ball was pretty much like so slow. And forced error double the amount for Sabalenka at 16-8 so far in 8 games. How about that? You don't see that very often, okay? The ball hits really the post. Normally it goes out, but this one completely came back into the court.
Always expect the unexpected. And that's one of Sabalenka's key points, which will be really, really important for her to try and get Konyu out of balance, trying to go for those angles to open up the court and be able to perform those powerful shots.
It's a fabulous return. Deep. And Sabalenka really trying to go down the line on this, and she's completely late. It's a lot of risks, but that's her game. That's what she does.
And a lot of times you're out there feeling something that no one can understand, that is not actually in that position at that particular moment.
That's a bullet. 184 on this ball. So you didn't think it was that fast. Now it's going faster. That was flat down the tee.
See how she gets up to the ball.
Just the acceleration of that arm is just unbelievable.
Great racket head speed, yeah.
That's the key here for her to hold here.
Sabalenka wins
5-4 in this first set.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's a pause on a break. Stay right here. Cue on.
Well, it's a close encounter so far, but definitely not a lot of rallies in this match. It's more on the racket of Sabalenka to find out if she's going to overpower or not Konyu. Look at that ball. That was fun. Hit the posts. Players thought it was going to be done, and guess what? Came back into the court. Look, she was done. She was like, oh, I'm going to get the balls to serve again.
And that's a tricky moment. Imagine you lose that point, how frustrated that makes you feel.
I love that net cam, how great it is to get this and the reaction of the players. It was a great addition in creating some really great great shots.
Totally agree.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. There's the pause. Cue back on.
Konyu trying to stay in the set here and starting to try to even things out to 5-all. Was twice ahead by 2 games. Did break Sabalenka twice in this set, but not enough so far. Has to do more.
I like the fact, though, that she remains calm. Doesn't really seem to be distracted by finding herself being down 4-5 in the first set.
Yeah, she's been quite a calm player, even when she was younger. I mean, I've never seen her really losing her marbles. Although this forehand might do that. Talk about hitting it late. misses. Konyu playing at top 10, has 3 wins against top 10 in her career. Most recently was, well, recently was 2017, not that recent, against number 9 Dominika Sibolkova, who is now retired. Azarenka and Konta were the other ones. Trying to get a 4th one today.
Errors now from Konyu's end.
Yeah, that's gifting right here the first set. 2 set points for Sabalenka. Wow. And for somebody who's not that tall, it's pretty impressive. That serve 175K. I think that Sabalenka is discussing if it was good, but she scored good, so 1 set point saved in fashion.
Premier set.
That hurts. Double faults here. And the first set to Aryna Sabalenka. 6 games to 4.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there's the pause. 2 minutes.
Oh, it hasn't been the greatest set for Konyu when you think that she had twice a break advance, but look at the stats right here.
Both having a very high first serve percentage, not much difference on that, but we see more winners on Sabalenka's end, 10 compared to 6. Although 13 unforced errors and only 0 points won.
How about 0 points won
on
second
about 0,
serve?
yeah. I was like, what?
Ouch.
0 from Konyu's end on the second serve, so that shows how hard Sabalenka has been hitting the ball, and the total of points 33 on Sabalenka's end compared to 31 on Konyu, so it's been a tight set.
Very tight, 2 points only difference. That's nothing as we're looking at the highlights right now from this first set. That's a funny one. We had 2 funny play in there where Sabalenka was this one, and the net post looks like, oh, it's coming back, and hits it out, but
completely out of balance though. What a free swing on that forehand. Love to see that follow through on her racket.
Double fault on set points. Too easy.
Sabalenka.
3, 2, 1. Stop talking.
Here we are in the second set here with Sabalenka serving after taking the first one 6-0. And never aced her 4th of the match. I guess at 5'11" or 1.82 meters, that helps to hit some aces.
Oh!
We've seen her quite a lot today, like a really good serve and then a double fault right after. I wonder if she's struggling a bit with her focus today. ball in time, actually do something with it.
When you think of somebody who hits the ball so hard that she has such feel and touch in the ball, that's pretty impressive. Because normally, you know, players who hit a ball hard, they don't have that much touch.
No, and you see how she quickly changed the grip and played that drop shot just perfect. Very difficult shot to play and perform it that way.
Yeah, because she has a very Western grip, and really wouldn't be able to hit a drop shot that way. Puts it in the continental grip and opens the face of the racket. Just exquisite. Oof, Navarez. She touched the line, the outside of the line again. She sure did. Yep, that hurts. Yep. And an angle, it is definitely, and it's tough to call from the, you know, to overrule this, but you know, she can argue all she wants, but once the ref came down and already said it was good, there's no way they're going to change their mind.
Call stands, yeah.
Ooh, just trying to too much here. Sabalenka on a roll here.
Premier jeu, deuxième mois.
4-all to 6-4 and 1 love, 3 in a row. Just serving too well. I mean, yes, she has a double foot. When you hit 3 first serves or an ace, I mean, you're like, okay, well, there's not much to say.
Well, she knows that she's got the shots and the power and the will to win and the serve that gets her a lot of free points. So whether she puts a double fault or 2 doesn't really seem to bother her or get her off the focus. Almost saw that. Great hands here. Just arriving at the ball a little late. Little flick on the racket head. Not firm enough.
Tempting. She went with one hand. I don't noticed on that. Just not as much fielding on the forehand side, it seems.
Didn't she play that with 2 hands at the early start of the match?
The early one, yeah, the one that she did with 2 hands, but this time she chose to go with 1 hand. 20 and 4 serves for Sabalenka for 13 from Konyu. Yeah, she loves that swing volley, no doubt. She is definitely more comfortable on that than on the classic volley.
Beautiful build up here, opening the court, going for the down the line, stepping in, ending the point with a drive volley.
The way she closes in right here, see her legs trying to catch that ball as high as possible. Is definitely well done.
Goes for the forehand in setting. The is one of her favorite shots.
Yeah, I agree. I have to agree with that. You know, we talked a lot about, you know, players playing doubles and singles on the tour. And let me tell you, one thing that helped Sabalenka was to play doubles with Elise Mertens. They had such incredible results in the last years, but decided this year to not play doubles and really focus on singles. She said that she misses doubles, especially the fun of it, especially playing with her friend, because they were such great friends and having a blast playing doubles together, but she's really want to focus on singles. funny play here with that leg court that goes straight up in the air. Very unlikely. Sabalenka, 10 times champion and WTA Tour with lately Madrid, Abu Dhabi, were the last tournaments that she won in 2021. 2019 was exceptional with Zhuhai, Wuhan, and Shenzhen. First tournament won on the tour was in New Haven in Connecticut. She really wears it on her sleeve. There's no doubt about that. She's very funny too. Very funny person. Great sense of humor. I remember entering the court playing doubles, the final I think in Miami with Elise Mertens. There were flowers on the side when they were entering, and she picks the flowers, and the camera was right there on entering the court for the player. She gives it to Elise Mertens, who starts cracking up laughing. It was so cute. She's like, "Here, Elise, here's a flower for you." Oh, that's good.
It's so good to see people enjoy themselves and not take themselves too seriously, you know, have a laugh here and there. I mean, it's just what it's all about in life.
Find the balance.
I agree.
That's for sure.
And I feel like, especially after this shot, she's really been structuring the points much better than in the first set, with a little more patience, really opening up the court and getting Konyo on the run.
Ooh, that bounce on her side. Oof, that hurts. Sabalenka was able to break here in the second set. Kind of the reverse of what happened in the first set. Konyo was up to love.
Feels like the body weight just follows the ball a lot better than on the other side on the drop shot.
Yeah, it feels more natural.
Premier service.
Trying to overplay like Konyo.
Yeah, as I mentioned a few points ago, Sabalenka has really been putting a lot more balls into play, and in return she is receiving some unforced errors of Konyo's racket.
On Chatrier. He's talking about on Chatrier. Team is in the fifth set against Andrew Har. And they have won the exact same amount of points, 147 each. Crazy. And now Andujar is up a break, 1-love. Wow, this could be a big upset. Back to Susan Lenglen here with another double fault from Sabalenka. The fifth.
Roncourt.
Look, Konyu, still has a chance in this match. Just has to really feel like the level of play might go a little down on Sabalenka, and if that does happen, still chances. You know that she can go hot and cold. Sabalenka.
Premier service.
There you go. Look at that. Breaking back here for Anna Konyu. And Sabalenka.
Sabalenka mène 2-1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand right here. There's the pause cue on.
Nice job for Konyu to stay at least close to the score here. Look at that return.
Hits it a little late though, but
well, when you hit it inside
perfect
out, it's not.
margin.
There was a player when I used to play and playing in double was Natasha Zvereva, who actually get to the final here. Get Steffi Graf, one of the shortest final ever. Steffi Graf won like love and love, so not a good memory for her. But I tell you what, she was a doubles player, playing on the right side, and Gigi Fernandez was from Puerto Rico, American, playing on the ad side. And on purpose, Natasha Zvereva would hit a backhand as a right-handed player. A backhand late to find that cute angle on the doubles. I mean, it was really done on purpose. It was
10
absolutely
seconds.
amazing, on cue every single time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the pause. Cue back on. Thanks.
So a little bit of an opening here for Konyu, who was down to love and did get the break back. That she was up twice by a break in the first set and still lost at 6-4, so you know that she's close in this match. Just needs to believe and keep at it, hoping that maybe the level of play for Sabalenka drops down. It hasn't been the best for either players, but it also comes with the fact that they're hitting such hard balls, especially Sabalenka. Lots of risks.
Conference.
That second serve point one. Changing racket for that matter, Sabalenka. Maybe going to tighter strings because the ball is starting to fly off her racket. Hard to find a rhythm in this match for sure between those two players. Not the best match so far for sure. Just so many ups and downs, unforced errors, double faults, and look, once again, it's now Sabalenka and a chance to break again. Not so fast. That's a good serve.
Very good serving by Konyu. We've seen that a few times during the first set. Playing the first serve as a kick serve. Very effective shot, especially on clay as the ball bounces high.
And with this condition that we mentioned, dry conditions.
Just love to see those pictures.
Wow, that was an interesting return. Slice
Jeu
forehand,
Sabalenka.
floating forehand, completely messed up
Sabalenka
the
mène
rhythm
3
of
jeux à 1.
Konyu, and it is another break for Sabalenka, leading 3-1 here.
Such an effective shot, though. If you have the ability to play a slice return, you know, at a moment like this, break point, 2-1, second set, just really, yeah, as you just said, it
Totally
messes
threw it
messes up the
yeah.
rhythm of the opponent.
She was completely thrown off.
So well done there.
Yes, which ones were Fuchsovic's?
0.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
fine.
feel like Konyu doesn't have enough belief in that
Broadcasters
match.
and
That's
Mikey,
the way I
because
felt,
the
and
key
she's
opens
so
for both of
close.
you. Let you know where we're going. We will stay, current thinking is we will stay with this court
Sabalenka
feed
has almost a bit
until the
too
end, of
much
course.
emotion.
On-court
And
interview.
Konyu has
After that,
almost a
Mikey
little
will pick
too
up.
little, yeah.
Little couple of match points to let you know about.
Personality too.
We'll go
Look
to
at that.
and Dimitrov probably, if it happens.
We do have seen some matches in the past where she gets
and then a while back on
more
court 9,
fired up
Vesnina got
and a lot more
match
emotional than
point,
here
went through.
today.
We'll then break out to another beauty, and we'll go and show you Nishikori taking the
Yes, things
third
can't be
set
the same every day.
on court 14, and then we'll join to Nishikori live in the fourth set. And
nice return.
Mikey will take us through
Going back to what Konyu was saying,
until
when
we
she
have
was on the
walkout, or at
sideline
the very
with
least
her injury,
warm-ups
she
for the
really drew
Zverev
inspiration
match.
from Andy
And
Murray's
we'll
resurfacing
go over
documentary,
to
and
the
she said that
Zverev
she actually,
match.
you know,
And
felt so much
your
throughout
commentators
this,
there
made
will
her
be
cry,
Guy McRae and Nick
felt
Brown.
the same as he did in some moments. You know, she said she also
Cheers.
kept going back to the question, why am I playing tennis in the first place? She said, because this is all she knows, all she wants, and all she always wanted throughout her life. So it is another break back here for Konyu.
Sabalenka mène 3 jeux à 2.
Still trailing 2 games to 3 in the second set.
2, 1. On the break, staying right here. Cue on.
I see a little concerned look on Konyu's face, though. I always feel it interesting to see the differences when you see both players at the changeover. The look in their eyes. I think it's quite funny to see the difference if they're up or down, or you know how each of them deals differently with their emotions, closing eyes, finding the inner balance, visualizing. Like we see so much of variety nowadays that it's really quite funny to see that.
Stand by for pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and cue. Cue back on.
Getting herself in the right position for a shot like that. It's almost like she's a step too far away from the ball.
Too static, almost. Right.
Legs almost straight. There is no bend in the knees and not getting under the ball.
Wow. Don't give her a short ball.
But that's what she's doing a lot better now, Sabalenka. She's actually going for the angles, as we can see right here on the backhand. She's opening up that court so well, rather than just hitting it flat.
That's a welcome ace right there. Konyu, 180K.
Solid for serve.
Let's see.
once again.
Quinze
Static, too far away from the ball. Just trying to do the same shot as where she is in the right position, which she wasn't here.
Double break points. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. So somebody called it or not? I'm not sure. It is out, so it is second serve.
I think the line judge called it, but just a little late.
Didn't hear it. Yeah, that's just well played from Sabalenka, hitting right at the body 3 times in this game. 3 times came the unforced errors from Kanya. It's not being placed, as you mentioned, Tamira, and it is now 4-2 for Sabalenka.
And we've seen a lot of breaks in both sets so far. Let's see if Sabalenka is able to stick to the basics here and do what's working best for her.
Good serve again. Amazing. I mean, you know it's coming. She just has an unbelievable first serve at deuce, and then comes the double faults. So predictable. Her 7th of the match for Sabalenka.
Good part, it always comes after good serve, so she doesn't really lose too many points.
It's funny that she has a little bit of an itch when she serves. She gets her racket back and then stops a little bit and then re-accelerates. I mean, I like to see a continuous movement as far as I'm concerned. Right here, stops and go. That's too good.
Almost like she sets the racket and then accelerates again, but it kind of breaks the frequent acceleration, and I get your point, yeah.
Sometimes she's off rhythm. Oh, that was not off rhythm at all, though.
No. That was pure ball striking.
Uh-huh. Coming down.
Let's see what serve comes now. After the ace.
Yeah, really. That's when normally comes the double fault, but she might rectify it this time. Oh, that's too good. Nobody's home. Beautiful hold for Sabalenka. Now really, second 5-2.
4, 3, 2, 1, and there's the pause. Staying right here, cue on.
Well, it's been easier on this second set for Sabalenka, just inflicting the power. Do you think she can go all the way?
Once again, a beautiful recap of how she changed the grip on that drop shot. But yeah, to answer your question, I think she can go deep in this tournament.
Yeah, she's on the side of Serena Williams, Rybakina, Kvitova, all players that she would love to play anyway because they hit the ball so hard. Pavlyuchenkova, Madison Keys. So I think our side of the draw is showing something that she's enjoying playing against.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the pause. Cue back on.
Anna Konyu is now going to try to serve and stay in the match here. That's a good deep serve.
Let's get off the line a little bit.
Did you know, Tamira, that you have an amazing achievement in common with Anna Konyu?
What's that?
No, I'm not. You think I'm joking. At the age of 17, Anna was the youngest player to win a main tour title. since somebody named Tamir Pashik in 2006 in Porto Rosso, Slovenia. You were only 15, I believe.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's nice to hear. Nice
Well,
memory.
It's pretty good memory. That means, you know, not many people can have this on their resume. So,
well, thanks, Sophie, for making my day.
well,
it's very kind
the
of you.
truth, you know. I do my research and
Broadcasters and world.
apropos.
Sorry,
bring it
Mikey. Currently, Dimitrov hasn't finished, so the little round that might just be 2. In that case,
I
it'll
think,
be
I'm just feeling the
Fuchsovich
heat still.
and Vesnina.
Not really believing throughout this
without
match.
Dimitrov,
I'm a little bit
then out
disappointed
to
in that.
Abusi,
Although
and
I'm
then
very
to
happy to see
Nishikori,
Konya
third set.
playing and being back to
Taking the third set
tour
and
at
then
that
joining
level.
live for the 4th.
With the amount of pain that she went through. Great drop shot. Absolutely gorgeous.
And you just saw those little steps, the slow footwork. Right here.
Yeah,
Little adjustment steps and then
Exactement.
perfect follow through.
see, I love that drop shot. I need to hit that against Sabalenka. Yeah, the depth is still there. Look, you have to make your opponent serve for the match at least. So this is a very important hold here, as the wind is definitely picking up. Crosswind right now. It's long. She's probably a little bit afraid of the power of the return of Sabalenka, who is now 2 points away from qualifying for a second round here in 롤랑가로스.
And another double fault here.
Avantage Sabalenka.
Sabalenka to come through, no doubt.
It's been a little roller coaster ride today on Konya's side. Well, on both ends, but first match point.
Can she do it 3 in a row? That's the question. It'd be very sad to end up that way. Oof, just wide. However, amazing play, not holding back at all. Sabalenka. She was ready to come to the net. Just tap her racket. Like the deuce.
Mikey and broadcasters, we're going to go to a slight change of plan because the Dimitrov looks like it's just about to finish. If it works out timing-wise, we might actually join that live for the last couple of weeks. Last game,
Another chance here to at least make
so we'll still have the
Sabalenka.
2 match points that we said,
Avantage.
and then we'll join live to court
I just
7.
feel like I want more. I
with
just feel like
Mikey.
there's still, you know, some
I mean,
tennis to
this
be
is all
played,
flexible,
and,
of course. And then
Konya
off the back
doesn't
of that, court
believe in it
7
enough.
finishing, hopefully,
It almost
or
seems
the
like she
third
really
set
feels a
finishing.
bit defeated,
We would
which
then
I
show
don't
Nishikori
understand
third
why.
set,
I mean,
and then
she's
go to Nishikori
been in the match
for the
the
live.
entire match.
Okay.
I mean, she was up twice by break in the first set.
You're really having chances to actually win that first set. Just throwing in a lot of unforced arrows, and that made the change.
Premier service.
But Sabalenka could also lose this set, and it all gets ripped up and thrown away here.
That's nicely done. Once again from Anya Konyu.
Avantage Konya.
It's almost like I feel like she really doesn't want that game. 3 double faults in this game alone. She went the right side, just couldn't pick it up. Tremendous power from the racket of Penny.
Avantage Konyu.
Well, there you go. That was the only way for her to win it. And we hit the game likely because of Sabalenka. And we are going to see Sabalenka serving it out.
Even after winning this game, I was just hoping to see a little,
a little positive attitude, something to,
like, yes, let's go. Let's get this turnaround.
Premier set.
That's on the line. Outside of the line again. Oh, no, she thinks it's out. She's circling the line. That's interesting. And it is out. She did ask if this was the mark to the lines person. Confirmation of that was the mark, and the mark is wide.
0 points.
Ooh, yep, it's a dangerous job. Oops. Look at that smile. Maybe that's going to relax her and she's going to end up winning that match. You watch. I've seen this before.
Speaking of a shift in momentum, a lot of times a smile
I know.
can do miracles.
Relaxes you and...
Brave second serve. Almost seemed like a little frustration was involved on that one. I feel like that's what gets her going. You see that look in her eyes. Just wants to finish that match.
sure had ups and downs, but at the end, we got to come through here in 2 sets, making the crowd